Hey y'all, I am getting ready to go to bed because I haven't been feeling good all day. But I think it was something I ate. But I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm getting ready to look on my phone and see if you guys can hear me. Cause for some reason my phone has been going. My phone has been where people can't hear me. Hold on. I'm looking. I'm trying to. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I wanted to tell y'all about that song "Run This Town." So we out there in Compton. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm saying, oh, Jay Z is just standing there. He don't have no help. He don't want to record anything. He don't want to record anything. Okay, it's working. And I want to see what he had on the table, right? So I was like, he don't have nothing. He just standing around. Uh, they said yeah. So everybody was trying to see what Jay Z had on the table. What he was just, he was just standing there, and that's what we came up with. Run This Town. I think did he had a song, or they needed another verse to the song, and I was like, yeah, bring it out. Let's go on and do it. So they brought the song out, and I'm trying to think who had somebody had the the music, had to do the music to it. I don't know who it was, but they brought the song out. I don't even think we had music to it. I think we were just recording it at the time. It didn't matter. We didn't have no music to it. That was just as good because I could think better without the music going to it that they're gonna have. So we sitting up there and we find out what the name of the song gonna be. And I just start harmonizing stuff. I'm gonna put in what I'm thinking. You know, we don't do what others do. We do what we want and all this stuff on the song. I'm sitting up there, whatever coming through my head. And I'm looking at him all at the time because that's what's coming through my head. That people are in the industry be doing what they want to do with people. So I sat up there and I just chilled. I just started singing stuff that's coming through my head. And for some reason, of course, it's gonna come a hit because that's what we're doing. We're making music. But I don't sit around and wait for music. I be having to work. I be having to have me a job. So to make sure that everything is going through, I don't have time to run after, people in the industry. I just don't have time to do that, you know. And the one time that I did contact them, they never contacted me back. So I was just like, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, I wanted to tell y'all that about Run This Town. I be hearing songs and I be like, now I know I didn't heard that. It goes into my brain. Like I know I've heard that uh the singing. And I know Robin ain't that good. She ain't as good as rapping. Ain't no way. And because I mean I caught on. I caught on as a teenager. So that's how I know that what rapping is. Because the first time I did rap, I couldn't get it through. So many years went by from time I was 16 all the way up until when I first did my first rap song was um The Nicki Minaj warning. No, no, oh, the Biggie Smalls warning. That was my first rap song that I ever did. Be better have my money is not a rap song. No, we were talking about a handyman and him not getting paid, but a woman coming out trying to get money for give him something else for the money. That's what we were talking about on the song. You know, the man got to feed his kids and things like that. That's what we were talking about on that song. It's not a rap song. And so Biggie's Warning was the first song, and I gave that to P. Diddy. I gave him that song to put with his artist that he was promoting at that time, Biggie. I didn't know Biggie at that time. I just knew he was trying to get an artist because he was in Carson talking outside on the cell phone. I mean, on a cordless phone to somebody while we were on our way to church. That's how I heard him. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to see if I can get a rap song because my father friend wanted me to get a rap song, give me a song about him. So I'm gonna do that. So that's when I first heard about Big. I mean, that's the first time I wrote the song Warning. I didn't have no warning, no ideas. I had my certain things on what I needed to write a song about, and the guy that I wrote a song about, it had to be a rap song because it would have either had to been a love song or a rap song. So it wasn't gonna be no love song. So it had to be a rap song. You know. And so that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Hi there. Can you hear me now? Because they couldn't hear me at first. So I wanted to tell you guys that song "Run This Town," it was it was me just throwing words out, you know, and then they went and spliced it with some other stuff, and I guess they thought that was cool by putting other words in there, you know, trying to cut out what I had already said in there. You know, I wasn't trying to say that it was true. The song was true. I'm just saying that it seemed like it was true. You know, that's the only reason why I record because I want to record the truth, and I want to record for good. You know, not for negativity. Like when it's the thuggish ruggish bone. I'm recording for good because I'm saying it's a song. It is not true. It is not in your real life what I'm saying. I'm saying it because it's in a song. I'm putting Thuggish Ruggish Bone, the song, into music. I'm making music with the words. Anything that I write and say, I'm making music with these words. I am not saying them as if to say, oh, these people are this way or they're that way. But that's what at the time what I see as far as the Run This Town went. You know, when I'm saying something off the top of my head on a song, I'm singing anything that comes to my head that has to do with that topic. That's just what I do. You know, it's not easy work either. It is not easy at all. Yeah. So I was sitting up here and I was talking to someone about, you guys remember Atlantic Star? Y'all remember them? Well, my mother's uh cousin, her sister is the girl that was in Atlantic Star. The girl, Sharon Bryant. Yeah, my mother's cousin is Sharon Bryant's sister. So many years ago she told me that, and I was like, what? I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, so I wanted to let you guys know that. And I was thinking, you know, I really need to get myself up and doll myself up and spend a few grand on myself and get my hair and all that stuff together. I'm not going back into no Hollywood thing, but I'm going into concert. Okay. I want to do a concert, and I promised Prince that I would do a concert before I with all the music that I have. I promised him that. He was like, "You make sure you promise me one thing that you'll do a concert one time with all your music." He told me that years ago. Yeah, so nobody's on here. But I wanted to tell you guys that it is weird, and then they put all these extra words in these songs, and I'm like, who said that? Because I'm looking at what I'm talking about on the song on Run This Town. I'm looking at what I see and what's been going on in this Run This Town, you know, how they've been running this town. And they've been doing anything they want to do. That's the way I was looking at it. So I wanted to let you guys know that. Yeah, that's another song that they did all kind of stuff with it, then pushed it on to somebody else, and they was like, okay. But I wanted to say that's all I wanted to say. Have a good week, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.